Well, hello there, people. 'Tis I, Captain Steve. Yeah, I've got this up on my mobile phone. It hasn't actually refreshed. Let me just come out and go back in again and see if that actually works. Yep. Just want to make sure, because I can't actually see two screens at once because I've got my... Yeah, it's all technical stuff. And it's bloody not loading. Freaking YouTube on my mobile phone, for whatever reason, when I'm streaming, doesn't work. Anyhow, alright, well that was a bit of a waste of time. Anyhow, welcome people, welcome all of you. That was a double salute, I don't know why I did that. Alright, well let's scroll on up and let's see who was first in the house. It was Ricey's Starship Emporium. Okay, well that's kind of novel, that's kind of cool, because Ricey has hit me up with some footage. So let me bring up the footage on the screen. And yeah, let's pop on over to here. Let me just make sure that pops over to YouTube on my actual live stream, making sure that you can see what I can see, which you should be able to see what I can see. Yeah, there we go. That's better. So here we go. Here's Ricey's video that he sent me. Right, so let's turn that up. Turn my speaker on, because at the moment you're not going to get audio from my PC. Cool. Yeah, there we are. Lovely, lovely. And let's hit play to that. All right. So here's Ricey's video. So this is playing about with the new parts that are coming into freighters very soon. So here we are. Let's hit play. So he's replaced the part out with one of these beacons. You can see at the top there it says launch locker. So this is the launch locker part. So he's put it in just so he can test functionality. So it looks like you take stuff from your inventory, put it into your rocket launcher, and then you launch it. Okay, and it's taken off. Oh, that's freaking excellent. And I suppose that goes up to your freighter then or something. Or never to be seen again. Look at it go. Well, that's pretty cool, isn't it? That's pretty mental. Okay, well that's one of the base parts, so that's the launch rocket locker. Pretty darn sweet, isn't it? Yeah, like a little mini escape pod. I think Dr. Pong was right. Was it Dr. Pong that said that, or was it Radion Ointment? It was somebody in my last chat that mentioned it would be cool if it did something like that. Well, it looks like it does. Nice one. Well, thank you very much there, Ricey. That's pretty darn sweet. Okay, right, so there's another video here, and this is by Esquadro Grasa Torres. Hopefully I got your name right there. There, you know what? I'm going to hit to subscribe since I'm going to be playing some of your footage. I may as well hit to subscribe, mightn't I? While I'm here. Yeah. Okay. Right. Well, let's make this full screen because just like Ricey, they've put the parts in game somehow, so you can see some of these new freighter parts that are coming into the iteration. I am going to be playing No Man's Sky in a bit, but I thought I'd start with some of these bits and bobs that might be coming in a future update. So here we go. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. But it looks like we're getting some gnarly lifts. Look, there's all sort of lift things going on there. What the fudge? And it looks like some of these actual mezzanines, these walkways, actually take you outside of your freighter. A little bit like what you see on our frigates. So this is really transformational for our actual freighters, isn't it? I mean, look at these rooms. They look quite cool. These lift parts. So it's kind of been squiffied in. So what you're seeing here is a little bit janky. It's going to be far cleaner than this once it actually goes into iteration. But look, there's like these mezzanines that come out with like side rails and things. I'm really liking this. I'm hoping we get windows as well. I mean, it looks like there's a window over there, but it could just be a gap in the textures. But we're getting elevators. Pretty darn gnarly. And also that sort of launch locker. Pretty cool stuff. Just when's it happening though is the question, isn't it? When is this going to come into iteration? Because I don't think it's going to be with inside of the expedition. So maybe they've got another update that's on the bake.
Time to take care
Ah! Fudge and heck. Manscape adverts. I'm being bombarded with Manscape adverts. Basically, I need to explain this, don't I really? Yeah. I got sent an email by Manscaped asking if I would sponsor them and mention them in my videos, which I'm doing right now. I could be getting paid for this. But no, I said no. Ivy said, what's Manscaped? I brought up their webpage. Must have hidden. It must be in my cookies now. I need to clear my cache out and all that sort of shenanigans, don't I? Because now all I get is manscaping freaking adverts, and it's doing my nut in. It really is. Some of them are really funny though. Yeah, yeah, I like the golf one. The golf one's funny. Anyhow, let's head back over to here and let's do what I was going to do. And we're going to be playing on the PS5. So hopefully you can hear the music through the PS5, or just not my lamp. Okay, awesome. Well, hello there, people. We've got Radion Oakment in the house. Hello there. Too cool to launch a rocket. Heck yes, it was Dr. Pong that mentioned it. Oh, okay, fair enough. Nice one. Yeah, so lots of good ideas from inside of the community. General God, ha ha ha. Well, hello there, General God. So yeah, the person that made me aware of that video, though, that was Dragon Sire. So Dragon Sire, over on Twitter, thank you very much for sending me that video. So yeah, here we go. Let me just show you quickly. So if I go back to podcast and I jump back over to Twitter. So it was Dragon Sire, and there's their Twitter name. And they sent me this video. I was like, no, I haven't seen that. That's pretty cool. I'll show it on my live stream tonight. So thank you very much, Dragon Sire. Yeah, there we go. There we are. Anytime. It'd be interesting to see the final versions of the elevator, plant room, and rocket locker. Yeah. Yep. Pretty darn freaking cool. So yeah, there's a video. So there's probably other videos available because he has mentioned there's a few videos out. That's the only one I've seen. Usually I'm pretty good with this stuff, but no, first I've seen of it. So thank you very much. Thank you for sharing that info with us. Very nice of you, Dragon Sire. So anyway, back to playing on PlayStation 5. And as you can see, I'm on the title screen for a No Man's Sky. Let's see. Oh, you're getting the audio from the actual game. Game audio isn't coming through, is it? I don't think. Or else you'll be able to hear it right now. PS5 HDMI. Let's just hit the game and let's see what happens. Righto. PS5 voice. Normally I'd see bars moving right now. Oh yeah, I can see it. It's moving now. There you go. The music must have just stopped. Yeah, you're getting music, aren't you, people? Nice one. Cool. I get ads for erectile dysfunction. Well, I don't know what you've been looking for then, Dr. Avalanche. No, I've never had one of those ones. Okay, right, let's go into here. And let's go into new game. Let's see if the expedition is there. Expedition is complete. No, still can't actually upload. Can't run it yet. I think it's probably going to be tomorrow around 2 o'clock-ish would be my guess. I hope it is anyway. I'm off work tomorrow, so I can get on it and go frickin' mentals. If it drops on Wednesday, I can only do an hour in my lunch break, and then I'll be back at it after work. But yeah, there we go. So there's that. Let's just go into normal mode then. Now, to be honest, I've got a video on the bake at the moment. I've just got to do the thumbnails, tags, and then it'll be available for my members and stuff, and then it'll hopefully be available to all you guys tomorrow. But it's ideas on what they could do to maybe enhance or improve the new Sentinel update. And the reason that I've done the video is mainly because now that I've got my Royal Multi-Tool, and I've fully upgraded my Royal Multi-Tool. I put the video out there earlier today, but here it is. Traces of the Sky is my multi-tool. I don't really think I'm going to be visiting these all too often. I mean, you can see I visited this one. I've blown it all to freaking Kingdom Come. Yeah. Awesome. I disabled all the Sentinels earlier. Let's see if I disable these Sentinels now. I wonder if he's just going to explode. That little dude over there. I wonder if I'm going to get a free purple cartridge every time I load on up. Because that wouldn't be too bad. You could build a base here and just do that every couple of hours, couldn't you? Yeah, I still get the option to shut him back down. Let's see if it blows him up. That's not a bad idea. Build a base at one of these. And then you're going to get yourself some free shards of glass and modules every time you log in. Let's see if it worked. Alright, log off. Where was he? He was at... Look, I've got a free purple canister. Heck yeah, and there's a green one there. Okay, let's see what I get for free. Yeah, build a base at one of these, people. You're going to get yourself a couple of canisters every time you log in. Nice. Alright. What else did I get? Anything cool? Yeah, salvage glass for nothing. And considering that that salvage glass has got a chance to actually... where is it? Where's my salvage glass? There it is. Yeah, you pop those, there's a good chance you might get a map. Well, you get these that you can turn in for nanites. That's all right, isn't it? That's not too bad. Everyone loves a freebie. Heck, freebie, yes. Yeah, awesome. Now, something else that I've spotted is with the Exomech. When you're in the Exomech tech, when you hover over this one, the hard body, as long as you've got your hard frame body, you see where it says Artificial Pilot Plugin? That means you don't need the AI module that I got the blueprint for and installed. So that saved a slot. Yeah, pretty nice. Awesome. Sweet. Cool, yeah. Okay, we've got Alan Rayner there. Luke Slatter. Survival Bob has a video. Oh, on what? On what exactly, Alan? Let's have a little scrolly up. Okay, Elite Gamers. Thanks for the shout out. Elite Gamers. Did I give you a shout out to Elite Gamers? Oh, you probably, yes. Oh, you probably saw the little, yeah. I talk to Elite Gamers and his brother quite often now. So yeah, I would say that we're now friends. So that's pretty good. I like the community a lot, and the drama that we had is long forgotten. So, yeah, welcome Elite Gamers. Yeah, nice one. Welcome, sir. So yeah, talk to Elite Gamers and his brother. So his brother is Open World Games now, and yeah, they're doing content almost daily. So if you haven't already hit them up. They're nice guys. Well, I was also thinking, you see this big structure and how cool it looks. I mean, wouldn't it be cool to come here with 3 players and you stand on one of these each? If you all stood on them, maybe it acted like an activation switch, and maybe this thing all opens up like Transformers, and there's a big freaking Sentinel boss there, and it only happens if there's 3 of you there, or 4, 3 or more, and it triggers a giant boss fight. And then that boss fight, after you take out the Sentinel boss, would be freaking epic if that happened, but it doesn't. I think either Elite Gamers or his brother has actually done a video where they glitch themselves into this thing, and inside of it it's fairly hollow. There's nothing really going on there. In fact, I think if you actually stand on it and go into camera mode, you can sort of see into its workings anyhow, through this sort of column down here. But they have actually gone inside it. No, you can't actually, you can't see inside. But they've gone inside, and it's very, very hollow underneath. Yeah, but yeah, pretty cool. They've got a little glitch video where they've managed to glitch themselves into it. Yeah, they did it as well on archives, giant archives. They managed to build a base inside an archive. How do you start the Sentinel storyline? I've taken out 3 towers already, says Luke Slatter. Well, Luke, you have to, well, I've done a video on this as well, but anyway, just because you've asked, you need to actually create yourself a settlement. So you need to get a settlement first. Now the settlements, you normally get somebody contact you in space to say that their settlement is needing an overseer and it's under attack. You go down there, you fend off some sentinels, and then you get to build a settlement. I'll show you what the settlements look like. I tell you what, today's stream is just going to be answering questions and bumbling about, because although I gave this update a 9.1 out of 10, now I've got my Royal Multi-Tool, and I've fought the Sentinels a fair few times, and I've got my Multi-Tool how I need it to be and want it to be, and I've got my hard frame Sentinel and my little Sentinel companion. What is there left to do inside of the update? Not too much. Now, what I would say, again, since the Link Gamers is in the house and Open World Games, is one of them, I can't remember which one, done a review, and their honest review is probably bang on, actually, after a while. Basically, they said it's a good update, it's brought in some new content, it's brought us something else to fight against, and it's nice that they've reworked the weaponry. But then, after you've done everything, what's then left to do? And they were saying, they were worried that after a week or so, and people hammering this new content, there'll be very little for the content creators to get their hands on, and they're quite right. So yeah, although that I rated it a 9.1, I think there's a lot of potential for this update, and that's why I scored it relatively high. And also for new people coming in, it's going to give them something to strive for and to get OP for. I mean, it gives us a reason now to get everything upgraded, so you can actually hammer it through and get that awesome multi-tool. So it has brought a bit of balance, it has brought a bit of combat. Has it brought some form of longevity though? Not really, no. Let's go and have a look at the progress of the actual Quicksilver, and then I'll jump down to my settlement, and I'll show you what a settlement is, Luke, okay? Awesome. Nice one. Yikes, me too, just a little out of the blue. Okay, let's hit on over there, says Radion Oakment. Sweet, always looking for Dixon Classic TV, Analog Dixon. I have no idea what you're on about there, Mr. Radion. I always need time to actually digest your messages. Okay, items from Quicksilver, and we are now at 68%. Right, okay, well, let me go show you my settlement. My settlement, I chose the worst freaking planet going. To be honest, I might relocate my settlement since I'm running a little low on things to do. But something I do want to do is I want to get rid of this exotic ship, even though I love the name, because it sounds like Arshole. Yeah, you try reading it. Arshole Ooze 1. Yeah, that's It sounds like I might have some sort of problem with the rear entrance. But yeah, I do like this ship. However, I want to get one that matches my new multi-tool. I would like the same ship, but in red and silver and black. I want that same ship in red, silver and black, but I want it inside the NMSA hub. So we might do a little bit of exploring for that towards the end of this video. But let me just jump down to my settlement. I think my settlement's in the NMSA hub anyway. And if it is, after we've gone to my settlement, I might jump to a couple of space stations and have a look, see if we can get a first spawn exotic, which would be nice, wouldn't it? Here we go. Red Storm, planet Red Storm, and the reason I called it Red Storm is because there's storms every couple of minutes, and yeah, it just peels your skin off. It's a freaking evil planet. Okay, cool. Let's scroll on down. Let's see what else we've got there. So we go, Tafula Tafula. Okay, well that's a cool name, isn't it? I probably pronounced it completely wrong. Hi, what's up? These untamable flying creatures right now. I saw them being given away, like they are made out of activated etium. Well, Tafula, yep, they're not actually, you can't actually ride the bird pets or the dragon pets without them being glitched into the game with a save editor on PC. Now there's quite a lot of people doing it and they're giving the eggs away. So if you're lucky, you might get given an egg. Myself and Meogi every Saturday do an egg giveaway, and we give away some of the flying pets. So anyway, this is a settlement. This is a settlement, Luke, who asked me earlier. So this is a settlement. So hopefully you're going to get given one of these at some stage. Just play through the story until you get given a settlement. After you get given a settlement, you have to wait till your Sentinel level gets quite high, fend it off against Sentinels. Now this goes up relatively quickly, to be honest. Oh my days, it's an A class. I've never seen my base hit an A class before. Usually it goes to C class. No, it goes B class up to an S class and jumps back down to being a B class. So hopefully it's fixed now. That might be fixed. That's pretty darn cool. Epic. Awesome. So yeah, once that gets to 100% and you fended off the Sentinels one time, I think it's about, what, 3 or 4 warp jumps after that. You'll be flying around in your ship and you get hailed with another message. You get hailed with another message to say, go back to your settlement. They're being attacked by a new set of Sentinels. You go back to your settlement and you get all the new Sentinels that are in the update, not the corrupted ones. And after you beat those, you get given a Sentinel shell. Just, I wouldn't rush it. It will happen, but when it happens, it's when it happens. Okay, just do the story, enjoy the story, and hopefully you get the Sentinel storyline as and when it pops. It's like, you know, the Ventures of the Deep to get the sort of, yeah, the underwater helmet. That one just pops when it feels like it as well. So it's just as and when. Cool. So that's my settlement there, people. And what shall I do now? Yeah, I'm going to check see if I'm in the NMSA hub. But just to show you these flying pets that you're on about. So there's a griffin that I've got. But I've also got a dragon. Let's get on the dragon. The dragon flies bloody quick. He's really cool. Let's give him a treat. There you go. And I can make him induce an egg, so I can get an egg for this. But I'm not going to right now. Well, I could do towards the end of the stream. Oh, fudge it. Yes, I will. There you go. Induce an egg. All right. I'll get rid of him. Let's pick up that egg. Yum, yum, egg. Right, you, before you fly off anywhere, hold still. Right. There we go. And now on my flying dragon pet. There we go. So yeah, that egg that I just picked up, I can then give that away to people. And that's pretty much the only way that you can get them right now. But look how fast he flies. He's freaking awesome, isn't he? What a cool pet that is. So me and Meogi give these away every single Saturday. And I think the plan is to do it up to Easter. Then maybe we do an Easter event. And then after that, I don't know whether we'll be doing them after. Depends on Meogi, whether he still continue wanting to do them. It depends what happens in this expedition. Because this expedition is all about, you know, getting pets and getting eggs. It's almost like the expedition is geared for Easter. You know, it could be. Might as well say that it is with all the egg hatching. Right, anyhow, well, at least that's what we're going by. You know, they've put all these files out there, like, to be data mined and to be seen. So they did it once with the Normandy, where they swapped something out at the last minute. So who knows? They could do something sneaky, couldn't they? Anyhow, let's take on off. And let's have a look if we're inside of the NMSA hub. And we are. We're in the 905. So for me to find another one of these exotics, I usually look for Viking systems. So I've changed my filter to life form. And I look for 3-star when it comes to the economy. You see that one's a Gek 3-star. Gek are more likely to have the squiddies. Viking are more likely to have these... Oh, I've gone out of the NMSA, so I need to go back... Which way? This way. Over here. We're back into the NMSA hub. That's a 2-star. That's 1. Okay, let's have a look over here. 2. That's a 2. A tier 2 can have exotics, but you're more likely to find an exotic in a 3-star system. So that's what I'm looking for. What was that one? 2. Okay. 2. 3. There we go. But it's also got a conflict zone of perilous. We're going to go there. We'll check to see if we get a first wave exotic spawn. Now, the reason why I'd like to find a first wave exotic spawn is I don't think anybody really likes hanging around and waiting for freaking ages for things to happen. And also, I'm impatient. So, yeah, we'll just stay around in the station. We'll wait for about maybe 2 waves. And if it's not in the first 2 waves, we'll move on to another system. Oh, what a cool coloured station. Very nice. Okay, ride, Captain, ride on your mystery ship. Just seeing this made me think of that song. Well, thank you, Radio-On. Lovely. Mick da Bum says I'm jealous. Well, we do give them away, Mick da Bum. You can jump on in and take one of those. Can I get a Griffin egg, please? You can if you can join us on a Saturday when we're doing it, the egg giveaway thing. I tend to sort of store all my eggs up and give them away on the Saturdays. Cool. Ascended Leaf gameplay. I may show up for the egg as well. Nice one. Well, hopefully I'll see a few of you on Saturday then. Sazable, hi Adam Mac. Well, hello there, Sazable. Oh, Sazable and Ricey and also Chad have sent me over 3 ships that look just like my logo. And hopefully tomorrow I'm going to be doing a live stream around this sort of time to declare who the winner is. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And the winner is going to get a little mini ship. I've got them in the drawer over here. Yeah. So there you go, I do 3D printing. So there's one of the ships, and I'm going to paint it the same colours as whoever wins the event. Then I'm going to put it in a little mini diorama, and I'm going to send it to the winner. So there's 3 people that are up for one. I mean, these are little mini biomes, just to give you an idea. So yeah, those 3D printed little mini biomes. Yeah, one of the winners is going to get one of those. Cool, yeah. Anyhow. Have we got ships flying in? Yes, we do. We've got a giant hauler flying towards us right now. Sometimes I do a reload in here just to make sure that it's definitely a first waver. So yeah, let's do a reload anyhow. Let's do a quick reload. Reload of autosave. Sweet. Oh, Meogi's in the house. Talk of the devil, here he is. So I was talking about the egg giveaway, Meogi. So yeah, Meogi, awesome content creator. Yeah, check out Meogi. And hopefully join us on a Saturday and get given one of these pets. Meogi's also Frankensteined in a load of random pets. He even turned up with a shark-type looking pet last week and a narwhal. All sorts of weirdness that you can actually get, which are not normally petable. So well worth turning up if you want a weird extreme pet. I'm also checking the multi-tools, just having a quick look. I'm hoping to find that the incinerator's in one, but I've looked at loads. I was doing this earlier, and so is Ricey. Ricey's been looking for this ship as well. So if you want to join us in looking for a ship inside of the NMSA that's the same as this one, but just red and silver, when I say this one. Red, silver and black is what I'm after, so it matches my suit colorations. I mean, there's quite a lot of silver going on there, and white and red and black. So as long as it matches that sort of coloration, and also this multi-tool, that'll be great. And we're trying to find one in the NMSA hub. If you don't know what the NMSA hub is, I could drop a link to the wiki inside of the actual stream, can't I? 1 second. Here we go. Wiki. Boom. There you go. Hopefully that'll pop up my own wiki page, because yes, it's an established hub. Yes, it is indeedy doody. Right, Sleek Gamers, congratulations, Ricey, on your battle. Well done. Nice. I'm not too sure what battle that is. Yeah, we haven't done a winner yet for the actual ship event. Okay, right, so we've got the big red hauler flying in again, which is cool. We've got ourselves a shuttle over there. What was that noise? Someone just subscribed. Chester. Well, thank you very much for subscribing, Chester. And that was my lovely little animation that I made in Flash. Sweet. And we've got ourselves quite a nice fighter there, a ringed fighter. That's very cool, isn't it? Now, I'm wondering, you see this console here where it says Flight Path Landing Overseer? And also, when you look at the screen, look, it's got a load of frickin' flight paths on it. There's 12 of them there. We don't have 12 flight paths here. We've got, what, 2, 4, 6, we've got 8. Well, when we watch the second wave of ships fly in, you watch where they fly in, because they don't come in through the entrance. They come in through the ceiling or through the floor. I honestly think they're going to give the stations a massive overhaul. We're going to end up with 12 flight landing pads in here, is my thoughts. And I think that console over there is going to take away all this waiting. I think you can interact with it and see all the different ship seeds, select the ship you want to fly in, and it's just going to bring in that same model of ship maybe in all different classes, so it ups your chance for a little while of getting yourself an S-class or an A-class or something a little bit better than the normal drop rate. And if there's an exotic in the system, you hit that up, fantastic. You don't have to stand here all day freaking just kicking your heels. But yeah, did you see that? They flew in through the ceiling there, didn't they? They don't come through the actual door, so I think the whole station is going to get a rework. There you go, look, it just came in through the ceiling again. Freaking weird. Weirdness, jankiness. So yeah, and also now that they've made these haulers and explorers quite big, I mean, if it's got a different wing type other than this and it parks here, sometimes it cuts your path off. You can't even go past it. You have to walk all the way around there to get past it. Happens with the explorers, happens with the actual haulers. I honestly think they're going to give this an overhaul, even though they gave it a lick of paint during the next gen update and prisms. I think they're going to be doing it again, you know. So, Meogi's dropped a load of little icons there, all my little emojis. Nice one. They do look freaking dashing, don't they, those lovely emojis. We've got Gecko GT in the house. Well, hello then, Gecko GT. Welcome, welcome. Yep. Oh, what's that? We just had Elite Gamers has become a member. Well, welcome along, Elite Gamers. Nice one. Nice to have you on board, sir. So, yeah. Yeah, awesome. Well, thanking you. Salute Mondo. Welcome to live stream emojis. Nice, so you can now use those lovely emojis yourself there, Elite Gamers. Well done. Well done for subscribing. Well, becoming a member, sir. Very much appreciated. Coolio. Nice one. That's a good way to support the channel and content, isn't it? Lovely. Well, we're not seeing it here as a first wave or second wave, so I'm going to move on and we're going to try another system, see if we can find another one of these little exotics, shan't we? Nice. I do like the gold on this though. Look, let's just go into camera mode. Since they've added this update with reflective surfaces, that gold is freaking stunning, isn't it? What a beautiful little ship it is. Kind of gutted, but yeah, you know what? It's about time I got rid of this little arsehole and got myself something a little bit nicer, isn't it? Moose Gaming in the house as well, people. Moose Gaming, what an awesome, epic content creator Moose Gaming is. If you haven't checked out Moose Gaming, he's freaking cool. Yeah, he does really well over on the old Twitterverse as well, so he multi-streams to both platforms. So if you're into Twitter, not Twitter, what am I thinking? What is it called, the other one? Twitch, that's the one. Yes, so he streams over on Twitch and on YouTube. Freaking awesome chap is Moose Gaming. And yeah, he's usually good with getting fairly newish games as well. So, you know, as soon as Far Cry came out, he was all over that, for example. I don't know whether he's hitting up the Horizon Zero or Dawn or West or whatever it is. Yeah, Forbidden West. I don't know whether he's doing that one at the moment. Moose, are you doing the Forbidden West? Let us know. That'd be cool. I've seen Scottish Rod's been doing it. I've been watching Scottish Rod. When I look up new games, I usually stick to one content creator for certain games, you know. So yeah, let's have a look around. Let's see what I've got. Oh, here we go. There's a Viking medium. Nice. Because if one goes ahead of the other, then you kind of spoil where you are in the story, you know. So any Horizon Forbidden West, I've been watching over on Scottish Rod's channel, to be honest. But yeah, nice one. Steve, yeah, I did a video on shooting ships. When you fire on the station, you managed 124, Ricey. Holy fudge. Right, I'm going to have to go on your channel and I'm going to have to put that out there. You actually done the challenge, the 50 ship challenge, and you smashed it out the ballpark. 100 fudge. Okay, well, when I get the winner of the logo ship, logo event tomorrow, I'm hopefully going to do that up. I've got 200 odd nanites, 200,000 nanites to do that ship up. I'm going to do it up to the 9s. I'm going to go freaking ballistic on it, and I'm going to try that event again because my best is only 71. I want to try and beat my own score of 71, but you've just given me another sort of freaking benchmark to go for, to try and beat 124. Fudging heck. Alright, I'll give it a go. Dark Lord Zelric in the house. Rewatched Frontiers trailer and the Switch. trailer to see if anything else to look out for. Dark Lord Zelric, I honestly think, I mean, I said it when I first watched the video, I don't think it's going to have crossplay or multiplayer. And in that sort of speculation video on the Switch trailer, I actually said, I think those mechs are automated for Switch players. I think it's just going to help them gather in resources. Well, it looks like they're gathering resources for everyone now, doesn't it? So, yeah, I think I got that one right. It's very rare I get things right, but that one I did. Chris, hello there, Chris, has just subscribed. Well, thank you for subscribing, Chris. Let's have a look at this multi-tool. Much appreciated. Welcome aboard. Nice one. Cool. That multi-tool's not anything too special to note, is it? Let's have a look, see if we get a first wave of fly in here. Wouldn't it be cool to find an exotic ship that matches my multi-tool like this colorations inside of the NMSA hub? Because that multi-tool's inside of the NMSA hub, then I can give out both codes inside of my own hub where people can get the same multi-tool as me and the same ship as me. Wouldn't that be freaking ace? If you want an exotic, that is. Now, one of the actual ship entries, Rice's ship entry, is inside of the NMSA hub, which is pretty darn cool. So, yeah, and that's a fighter. If that one wins, that is. I mean, it's going to be down to a public poll, so we'll have to see what people vote for. But I will give a synopsis on why I like each of the three different ships, because I like them equally. I don't really mind which one wins. But Rice's, for example, is inside of the NMSA hub, which is really cool. Sazabal's, I really like the colour of it. It's not quite white, but it's a grey. And as you can see, I've got quite a lot of silvers and greys going on anyway on my suit, which is pretty darn cool. So yeah, I like that one because it looks kind of weathered. You know, like Luke Skywalker's X-Wing. It looks like it's been in the wars a bit. Well, because it doesn't look like it's straight out the showroom with a bright shiny white, it adds to it, I think, as well. So I like Sazabal's for that reason. And then the other chap's, Chad's, is actually got TIE Fighter side wings. My logo doesn't have TIE Fighter side wings, so it doesn't quite meet my logo as it is now, but it is quite a snazzy looking ship. It looks freaking deadly. And the fact that it's got the TIE wings on, me being such a Star Wars nerd and geek, I actually really like it. So yeah, I like all of them for various reasons. Okay, right, well, it doesn't look like it's a first waiver, doesn't look like it's a second waiver that's happening in here, so I'm going to move on. Normally, when I go to about 10 stations and I'm hitting up tier 3 systems, I usually come across at least one first waiver exotic ship. But when you're looking for it to happen, it doesn't happen, does it? You know, when you're not looking for it to happen, it happens. It's one of those. It's usually when I'm looking for modules and I'm jumping station to station, or if I'm looking for glyphs on a new save or something, I come across loads, you know. But then, when you're live streaming and you're after it to happen, does it happen? No, it freaking doesn't. Right, okay, so we're heading over here. That's a 1-star, 2-star... What's this one? I'm going to go out of the hub in the moment, though, aren't I? Unless I start going... Ah, here we go. We're going into the hub again this way. 2-star. We got a 1. Tier 2 systems can spawn in exotics, but the chances of them being a first spawn there is relatively low. If you head on over to like Reddit or the Facebook pages, you know, for ship finds, so the Interstellar Index... or the coordinate exchange, you can see that there is a pattern. Tier 3 Viking systems and these little guppies seem to be the best bet. Sometimes they spawn in Korvax systems, but I'm not seeing many over on either of those two outlets. There we go, there's one for Viking. There's Gek. Gek do spawn in the guppies, but they're usually the high wings. I haven't seen anything like this with the little engines. Now you do get the guppies with the split wings, but I quite like the side thruster engines. I really like them. Unlock the rest of the companion slots. Have you, Joshua? Nice one. Well, if I've got any nanites left, I will, but they're 20,000 nanites per slot for the pets. I've unlocked 3 additional ones, but at the moment I don't really see the point in going to town and locking a load of pets, because this new expedition is supposedly going to bring us some rarer pets. I've unlocked 3, mainly so I can get the Sentinelized dog, and I can pick up a couple of rare pets. But yeah, we'll see what the expedition brings, because technically you can transfer stuff over if you've got a friend online. At the end of the expedition, you could give some of your pet eggs, when it converts to a normal save, to a friend in normal, and then load up your normal save and they can give you the eggs back. So I'll be doing that, hopefully. Yeah, hi Enclave. Oh, Enclave in the house. Oh, Dark Lord Zelric in the house, people. Now, you might not know who Dark Lord Zarek is, but Dark Lord Zarek, he actually found a lot of the base glitches right back when. So NMS Kibbles and Dark Lord Zarek were probably the first two people I know of that started doing all of the glitching inside of the verse. So all this base building glitchiness, they were kind of like the pioneers of that stuff right back when. And both of them command quite a great deal of respect from myself. Because, yeah, they're freaking legends. Although they're not really content creators in the sense that, you know, I am or whatever, they have brought so much to the community when it comes to base building. Freaking awesome. So Dark Lord Zarek, massive great big salute, sir. Pow! There you go. And NMS Kibbles, if you're out there listening in the verse, you, sir, are also a legend. Heck yes, you are. So, Joshua there, ungodly amount of nanites. Yeah, well, I could show you how I got those nanites if you really want me to. It's not difficult. Well, it's time consuming, but you don't have to do anything. I can show you that if you want. Let's just see if we get a first waiver here. Well, we haven't. There we go. We've got the first load of ships flying. Oh, look at that cheeky little number. Yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it? That's a barrel nose with a droid. Very cool. Very nice. That's a nice little ship, isn't it? Very nice little ship. And there's the coordinates in the bottom left corner if you do want that nice little ship, because that is quite nice. I do prefer the single thruster engine rather than the fan engine, but that is a nice little example of an anvil, as I call them. I call these ones anvils. They're barrel noses, droid wing, and that's a fan engine, but I call them anvils. The barrel noses with droids is what I call anvils. But there's the coordinates, but that's a nice, tidy little ship. I like that. That's very cool, isn't it? Very nice. Anyhow, I'll go show you how I get my nanites, shall I, people? I've already done a couple of videos on this, but people might not realise just how cool it is. So let's go and do that quickly. Let's go to my droid farm, and I'll give you the coordinates for my droid farm. So if I go to my bases, and you can use my droid farm, I'm very rarely there now that I've got my nanites. Here we go, droid farm. Chickapow. So what I love about the droid farm is it does it for you. You don't have to do hardly anything. You just got to stock all the feeders, and I've given you everything you need to stock the feeders here. So I'll show you how this droid farm works. Now, there's other ways of getting loads of nanites by, you know, runaway mold farms, but you've got to do all the farming. Here, you don't. Here, if you've got some housework to do, or you want to go gardening, or go see your parents or something, or whatever, go shopping, this gets the nanites for you while you do all of that. So anyway, all you need to do is go to these planters, grab some of these. Yeah, there's 4 of them here. There's some more in the corridors out there as well. But yeah, you don't need all of them, but there you go. And go over to these machines here, chuck them in, make a load of creature pellets, which I've already got a load here. There's some in there right now. I don't know whether they'll be here if you come in here. And then all you do is go out here, and you've got all these little feeders. You go over to these feeders and make sure that they've got creature pellets in. As you can see, they're freaking stocked chock-a-block, because I do come here quite a lot and put them in. I don't know whether they'll be here for you guys. That'd be a good test to see whether you see them already fully stocked. If there's one empty, I fill it back up again. So here we go on over here, head on over to this one. Let's see if that's got some in. Yes, that's got some in. Go to this one. Has that got some in? Yes, it has. Lovely jubbly. Go to this one. Has that got some in? Yes, it has. Pretty cool. Now, I haven't actually explained to you just how I get so many nanites from here. You see that one's only got 1 in. I usually just take that out, put that in there, hit it back up, and then stick in 25. Boom, done. Let's hit this one up. I will show... There's a problem with these feeders. And, the harvesters, I should say. And it's broken. It's broken. It just keeps giving you freaking chewy wires over and over and over again. So there we go. We've got quite a lot of creatures here at the moment eating, but every time you warp away from here, they will despawn. So I'm not expecting to find a lot in here right now, but that doesn't overly matter. Look, that one's empty. That's fine. Okay, go to this next one. As long as the third one's got something in, I think we're going to be in. So we've got 1 there at the moment, so that's not a lot. But yeah, let's head on over to here. Let's go to this one. Hopefully this has got something in it. See, it's got 24. I'll take the 24 out, yeah? Put them inside my inventory space. Then just hit it again. Oh, it's not working at the moment. Normally, another 24 appear. It just keeps giving me 24, 24, 24. We'll just let it go for a while. You see that one just harvested something. We wait till they've all got them, and we'll see what happens. Because when you get your chewy wires, you can then just eat them. Now, the way that I'm doing that, normally you have to hold down square to confirm. I've disabled that. I've just disabled that there. So all I then do is just go in, and you'll see my nanites. Watch my nanites at the top there going up as I'm eating them. You see it going up? It doesn't go up by a great deal. When I come out, it will give you the total amount that I just got there. I got 181 from those 24. But the nice thing is, you can then just stand in here, stand inside here, because, you know, there's a storm outside. I usually go where there's a window, so there's a window here, so I can sort of watch. But then all I do is I get my joypad, I rest it up against something, so it's moving the hat stand like that. So the camera's always moving, all right? Not on the right-hand one I do it on, not the left-hand one, or else you start walking around and you might walk outside the building. You don't want to do that because you might get hit by a storm or go in the ocean and drown or something, and then you're dead. You don't want to be dead. So yeah, just put it on the one that just moves the camera, and then just go do whatever you want to do. Go shopping, go see your parents, do whatever, you know, go make a cup of tea, go make your din-dins, whatever. And then after a little while, you can just go out, go to all these feeders, the harvesters, and collect all your chewy wires. And it doesn't take long, to be honest. Or if you are looking for something to do, again, well, like I say, just pick up all these, make some more creature pellets in between. There's a save point here as well, so you can just hit up a save. I always do that in between each run, just in case my game does crash or hang, or something weird happens, like somebody joins your game and kills you or something. But I've got multiplayer turned off at the moment. It's invite only anyway, so yeah, invite only. Do that just in case, you know. But there's a load of other stuff here, so you can grab all this star bramble and cactus flesh, and if you really wanted to, you can use those other bits and bobs out there to refine them. Now, I've got into baked goods and take them to Kronos if you really want to, but yeah, I've got all these refiners here as well. So usually I get myself a load of tainted metal beforehand. Now, I've got a load of tainted metal inside of my exocraft, so I usually do the duplication glitch. So I've got a load of tainted metal, and I throw them inside of those the refiners and get them refined into nanites as well. So I'm getting nanites from all four of them while I'm doing all of this as well. Now, when you do a whole stack of tainted metal in those, they can take a good 12 to 15 minutes. So for 12 or 15 minutes, I just leave my control pad doing what it's doing, and then I come back out here, go grab all the chewy wires, get my nanites out of the refiners, start the refiners going, then go away for another 15 minutes. And that's how I spent my day the other day to get all those 200,000 nanites after I updated my multi-tool. There's still a lot of work that goes into it. It's not as cheaty as doing duplication glitches. I mean, even if you do a duplication glitch of the tainted metal, you still got to refine it, so there's still work to be done. Cool. Oh, Shell Batch just dropped me $5 Canadian. Hi, Captain Steve. Question. My Tethys drone quest seems bugged. It won't let me hand over the goods. Am I doing something wrong? Okay, Shell Badge. I've actually had a few people inside of my comment section saying exactly the same thing. They've collected all 3 of 3 parts, and when they go to see Tethys, it's like he's not actually acknowledging that they're there. I haven't had this fault happen to me, so I haven't seen it firsthand. However, when you have to go and talk to the different NPCs, they send you to one NPC that doesn't give you anything. It's the one on the stairs, Ariadne, the one that looks like Hello Kitty's gone through a lawnmower. Did you speak to her? Because although you've got the 3 pieces, it might be that you've still got to talk to her to move the story forwards, because she's an integral part to the actual story and lore. Go talk to her and see if that moves it on. If it doesn't move it on, what I would suggest is you go into your options and go to the log and make sure you've actually selected the Sentinel mission, which is like traces of metal. Make sure that's selected. If it gives you the option to restart the mission or abandon the mission or whatever, you could always try that. If not, select it, and inside the Nexus you should see a little Sentinel icon appearing where you've got to go above one of the NPC's heads. Walk around and speak to that NPC that's got the symbol above his head, and then after you've done that, then see if it moves the mission on. If it doesn't move the mission on, then what I would suggest is you go to your options screen and look at your manual save or a previous save. You see here I've got 2. I've got one at 6:39, but I've got another one at 6:33. Hopefully you've got got one that might have been before you started the mission, maybe when you got into the actual Nexus. I'd be surprised if you've left the Nexus. You might want to just hit that up, start the mission again, make sure it's definitely selected inside of your log, and go and talk to every single person that it points you to. Don't just go grab all 3 bits. Make sure you speak to Ariadne at the point that it points you to Ariadne. A lot of these bugs will get ironed out by Hello Games, but they don't get ironed out right away. It's like a lot of people at the moment are also getting stuck when they're getting their exomech. So when they're getting the hard frame for their exomech, it doesn't move on. Now, when you actually kill the Sentinels, they drop canisters that give you the parts that you need. If you shoot the canisters, sometimes it doesn't give you the part. You have to go over to the canisters and interact with them using square. So that's another little bug at the moment. You need to actually interact with them using square rather than blast them. So there's a few little quirks in the code, and there's little workarounds. Let me read a few more while we're waiting for these things to actually harvest. But I hope that helps you out. I hope that helps you out. Cool. So there we go. Atlas Galacticus. I already did, Bobby Maggie. Thank you for reminding me, though. Bobby Maggie's in the house. He always reminds people to hit a like. Hitting that like does help with the Google algorithm and putting this video out to more people. So if you haven't hit a like, please do. It does help. And if you haven't actually hit subscribe, if that subscribe button is still red, you turn it grey by clicking it. It'd be nice to have you on board as a subscriber as well. It really would. Tainted Metal is way, way faster. You just skip your clock forwards 1 hour and your finding is done. Instantly wait 15 minutes at a time for a whole day. It's hardly playing a game. Laugh out loud. No, I know what you mean, Triple O, but I don't really like messing with my clock. Play the game how you want to play it. If you don't mind fast forwarding the clock and doing all that sort of shenanigans, it's easy enough to do. But yeah, I don't like playing with the system clock, especially if there's like an expedition or a timed event that's coming up, because it can do all sorts of weird stuff to your save. I'd be very careful. I know it upset a few people with the living ships messing about with the clocks. I wouldn't bother, but it's up to you. There we go. So you like one way, I like another way. Anyway, let's head on over to here. Let's see if this works. So the whole time I am actually still playing the game, and this is kind of fun in a roundabout way. If you like stuff like Harvest Moon and things like that, this is actually all right. So let's see if it bugs out now. Let's see if grabbing these, if it bugs out. No, it didn't bug out. Damn it, it's not bugging out. That was giving me 24, 24, 24 over and over again. Hopefully it does for you guys. But there you go. I've just picked up a load more chewy wires. So I've got 37 here. Let's eat all of those. Yummy, yummy chewy wires. Loads and loads of nanites. Now, if you do have the refiners full of stuff right now, you know, the tainted metal, then you can go and grab all of that after you're done as well. So this is how I'm getting all of my nanites anyway. And yeah, it's on a lovely droid planet. Feel free to stick a base down here. What I would say is just don't build your base too close to anybody else's. Let me give you the coordinates. I haven't given you the coordinates, have I? I've just been chatting all this time. There's the coordinates. If you want to come here, put down a base, but don't put it too close to somebody else's. Leave maybe 3,000 U's, because it can get a bit chock-a-block here. I have had a couple of crashes doing this. You can see there when I interact with a lot of these feeders, it slows down and goes a bit juddery for a while. I have had a couple of crashes, not going to lie. So every time that I go and get a load of nanites, or before I go out and harvest them, I do both normally, but you just go into here, hit up a manual save just in case you get a crash. So there we go. Lovely. And that's pretty much how I'm getting my nanites, people. And this is inside of the NMSA hub as well. So if you do come here and you want to help me out in trying to find this this red and silver version of that ship, that'll be greatly appreciated. So again, with the actual portal code, there it is at the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. Feel free to make a base, probably about 3,000 U's from somebody else's. But if you want to try and help me find one of these ships, and if you find it, just send me a message on Twitter and hit me up with the actual portal code, and I'll go and grab it inside of the NMSA hub. So the NMSA hub is any area in space that starts with like 905 as the actual coordinates, and in Euclid would be nice. I know a lot of you like going in other verses, but people that are new players, they tend to stick to Euclid, so a lot of the codes I get is usually Euclid codes. So that's my little base there, isn't it lovely? Right, anyway, let's take on off and let's go back to doing a little bit of exotic ship finding just for a moment or two. Yeah, And yeah, oh, we've got Night Tracer. Night Tracer. Night Tracer is in the house. Hello there, Night Tracer. Heck yes. He gets his own theme tune, does Night Tracer, because Night Tracer's got a cool name. Yeah, it's almost like Knight Rider. You know, it's like one of those, a Street Hawk or something. So here we go, this is the 905. Up in the top left-hand corner, you can see there that oh, it's moved. The frickin' system's moved by a little frickin' shimmy. Frickin' git, that's put it outside of the NMSA. That was in the NMSA not so long ago. Yeah, so every update, I have noticed my area of space moves slightly, very slightly in light years. Bit of an oddity. All right, well, we're going the wrong way, so let's go this way. Let's head back into the NMSA hub. Dilly-dee, and we're back over this way, not far in. Right, so that's now the 904, I think, is Scottish Rods Hub now. So it looks like it's just moved into the friggin' Rods Hub. Okay, he's my next door neighbour, is Rod. All right, cool. Anyhow, let's see if we can find a free star. Wouldn't it be nice to end this stream with with the find of that exotic ship? That'd be freaking epic, wouldn't it? There we go, Viking, free star, shipping, we go in there, it's flourishing, it's also free star in freaking combat as well. Right, let's go and have a look, see. Bill Rupp has been a member for 6 months. Bill Rupp, your support and backing of the channel is greatly appreciated. He says, haven't played the new updates yet, have to give it a go. Definitely give it a go. Yeah, because if you haven't played for a little while, then you've got a few updates there, you're in for a real treat. Heck yes, stashing them up is probably the way to go, to be honest, so you've got a lot of content to play. Yeah, cool. Thanks, Knight. Nice one. Awesome. We got Bill Rupp just sponsored. Coolio. Long, just remember, universe is constantly expanding. Yeah, this is true. That could be a case, couldn't it? That could be the case. Coolio. Let's have a look who else is in the house. Have I missed anything? Let's see if there's any other questions there from people. I think fighting the Sentinels and derelict freighter runs are the way to grind for nanites. It depends what your idea of fun is. I mean, I quite like getting all of these new shards of glass. You know, like, well, they're not called shards of glass, are they? What are they called? Salvage glass. So I pop them all like this. Yeah, so yeah, I would do if I had a lot more inventory space. Let's just get rid of a few things that I don't really need. We'll get rid of 50 creature pellets. There we go. What else can I get rid of? That'll do for now. Let's see if we can pop some more. So I've got another module there. Okay, let's sell a couple. Let's sell a couple. So all I do is do those, head on over to this vendor over here, and then sell them to any of these vendors. So head on over. Hello there, Viking chum. Sorry, I seem to have been disturbing you playing Angry Birds on your iPad. I did see you. Awesome. Here we go. Purchase, and then you just go to sell, and then you can sell those. So you can see that I'm going to get 290 nanite clusters. Now somebody said, Captain Steve, you only want to sell them one at a time. It does batch them together. So although it says 290, I don't know how I can prove this. I suppose what I can do is I can go into here and I can just delete one. Alright, so if I delete one, he shouldn't give me 290 anymore. Alright, so there we go. We'll just delete one, just to prove a point. We go back in and he won't offer me 290 now. It'll offer me less. Okay, so here we go. So let's go to sell. And there you go, 193. You see what I mean? It adds them all together. You sell it. It should tell you how many you're selling, but it doesn't. Okay, so there we go. So I go into that, do that, and I got something else just pop up. What was that I just missed? Congratulations, Meogi. It will soon be at 1,000 subscribers. Oh, that would be nice. That would be cool, wouldn't it? That would be very cool. Oh, member for 12 months. Wharfie, you've just hit the year. Freaking awesome. Well done, Wharfie. Nice. Well, thank you very much. Again, back in the channel through membership really does help. It really does. Okay, so here we go. Let's go into here and let's pop these ones. Let's have a look how many more nanites we can make. So killing Sentinels, I find, is fun. I think I would rather go killing Sentinels, perhaps even above and beyond feeding my little droids, you know. Maybe if I could upset some Sentinels on that planet near to the droids, then maybe that might be a way to make nanites. There is another horrible way to make nanites on that same planet, people. If you shoot the droids, you actually get nanites from killing all the droids. Yeah, it's a bit freaking brutal, but you can kill those droid pets and you actually get given nanites. So there's that. You can do that. You can just fly around just shooting all the droids. You can just shoot the heck out of the planet and just get a load of nanites. That works as well. Yep. a bit different, but yeah, there we go. I don't know what I popped that time. I think I got Lenium. So sometimes you don't always get the updates, but you do also get these maps. You get these maps which are really good because you can just go straight to a Sentinel point and shut down the Sentinels on the planet, which is pretty darn sweet. Anyhow, so we're up in one of these Viking systems. I didn't see whether we got a first spawn, so you know what? I'm just going to fly down. I'm just going to go over here, make a save, jump in my ship, out of my ship, and we do a reload and we see what ships fly in. That's quite a tasty red fighter though, isn't it? Look at that. I really like the wings on that one. I do. That was quite a nice configuration. Let's do a reload. Okay, and let's see what flies in. Bum bum bum. Fingers crossed for an exotic ship. And hopefully it's a red and silver one. There we go. Henry Rice, greetings programs. Just dropping to say hi, Captain and chat. Well, hello there, Henry Rice. Henry Rice looks after a lot of the wiki over on the wiki, funny enough. Yeah, awesome guy is Henry Rice. Welcome to the actual stream, sir. So like I was saying with Dark Lord Zelric, different level of respect, isn't it? You know, I make videos around playing the game, but they do a lot in the background sort of stuff of you know, making things work for the community. So a massive salute there for Henry Rice and all the work that he does over on the wiki. It's really appreciated, sir. It's the same like with No Man's Sky Assistant app and all the work that he does with the No Man's Sky Assistant application that's on so many people's phones. Freaking top work. It's you people that are the glue of the community, you know, keeping everything running in technical terms and helping people out with stuff. Because if you guys weren't doing your bits with those sort of things, the amount of questions I'd get here would be like tenfold. So thank you very much. Awesome. I'm so glad that Hello Games added more Sentinel types to the No Man's Sky 3.8 update. What a start to the first update of No Man's Sky this year. Totally agree. Totally agree. I really like all the new Sentinel types. It makes you rethink things. You have to be far more tactical with what you do. It's like I take out the healers, then I take out the summoners, then concentrate on the heavies. And yeah, it's great fun. I was thinking though, wouldn't it be cool to have maybe like a sticky grenade that you could stick onto the healer and then shoot one of the other guys? He'd go over to heal it and then boom, they both blow up. That'd be pretty darn cool. Sticky grenades, Hello Games, add in sticky grenades. Yeah, I've done a video that is it's rendered. I've just got to do a thumbnail, but it'll be out there for members and stuff. Well, early access members, I should say. Fairly soon. Hopefully after I finish this I'll do a thumbnail for it and they'll be able to watch it this eve. But then for everybody else it'll be out tomorrow, so it's usually 24 hours beforehand they get access, or maybe 4 to, it depends what the video is. Sometimes if it's essential news, it's usually they get access like an hour or two beforehand. There we go. If it's like a 3-minute video that I've done as a trailer, usually I just put those live for everyone. But yeah, I hate the Summoner Sentinels. Yeah, same Luke, really do. But they're really cool though at the same time, you know. When you hate something like that passionately, it adds to the game. It doesn't detract, does it? It's like when I was playing Dragon's Dogma. I hated harpies, but at the same time, I think people watching loved how frustrated I was getting with the harpies. They freaking done my head in. Yeah, Night Tracer, what up, bro? Nice one. Lots of people saying hello to any. I don't think I've missed any essential questions, have I? Have I missed anything that's questionable? Ancient Matter in the house, hello there. If you need help finding an exotic ship, I may be able to help you with that. Well, yeah, if you come to the NMSA hub and if you find the exotic ship I'm after, so I'm after this exact configuration, but I'm after it in this colour combination, so red and silver and black if possible. This ship in those colours. Yep, because I want it to match my multi-tool. Now look, we've got a hauler that matches that colour combination perfectly. But no, yeah, that's what we're after. So cool. So it doesn't look like we've got the first waiver here, people. In fact, that hauler isn't the right colour combination. It's covered in green bits. Yeah, it looks like Freddy Krueger flies that one or something. But yeah. There we go. Let me just see if there was any questions. I was scrolling. I got distracted for a second. Let's have a look, see if there's any question marks. Not seeing any questions that I've missed. Moderators out there, if there's a question that I missed, can you copy and paste it and put it back at the bottom of the chat so I can see it? That'd be greatly appreciated. If you saw something that you thought that you would like to see the answer to, just copy and paste it back down for me. That'd be much appreciated. I'm scrolling. Here you go. Can you make several hard frame mechs? No, you get one, just one hard frame mech. As soon as you try to summon in a second one, it's going to respawn your first one. It's like having a pet in a roundabout way. You just spawn in the same one. But no, you just have one hard frame mech. That's all you can have. And you can't change the colour of them either. Now, the video that I'm going to be putting out for my members later is ideas to improve the Sentinel update. And that's one of the things, is recolouring them. I play on Xbox and I'm looking for some new exotic pets. Anyone, anything cool. You can find lots of really cool exotic pets over on the Coordinate Exchange or the Interstellar Index. So the Interstellar Index is a Facebook group that's also available on Meogi, which is another app, which is an alternative to Facebook. And it's actually really good. If you haven't got Meogi, check it out and look for the Interstellar Index. Otherwise, if you prefer Reddit as a platform, try the Coordinate Exchange over on Reddit. Now, they've got some awesome stuff over there. And just type in pet and you'd get loads of animals turn up. So yeah, give that a try. Right, well, I'll scroll back down to the bottom and see if any of the questions have been reposted, and we'll have a quick look. Well, on my own opinion, I think the Sentinels are great because it brings in a lot of challenges to defeat all the Sentinels without no problems asking. Totally agree, Atlas. I really like the addition of the new Sentinels. I really do. I think it's brought a lot into the verse. Harpies aren't as bad as Death. Probably were. Dark Lord Derek, you play frickin'... No, you play Dragon's Dogma? Frickin' awesome. That's a nice fact to know about Dark Lord Zarek. I really enjoyed Dragon's Dogma. Dragon's Dogma is frickin' awesome. Yeah, Death is a frickin' git bag. Especially when he turns up and kills some of your pawns that have got some bitter black on them or something. Yeah. And it gets rid of all their lanterns that you've given them, or pickaxes. Yeah, that's not fun. That's not cricket. Frickin' Death is a git bag. He really is a git. Especially if you don't spot him before he's gone and killed half your frickin' helpers. That's a pain in the neck. Oh, that's so cool that you play it as well. Yeah, so Capcom, the cheeky little scamps, they had like a big countdown clock going for like the last week or so with a countdown to their new sort of announcement title. And you know, because Dragon's Dogma has just appeared on Netflix in the last year, I honestly thought it was going to be a Dragon's Dogma 2. So I thought, let's get back on Dragon's Dogma 1. Because I was 100% freaking confident that Capcom's announcement was going to be Dragon's Dogma 2 because of the Netflix thing, you know? Because how much traffic is that going to give them for a younger audience to captivate them into a new game? Freaking loads! No. Their announcement, get this, Street Fighter 6. Why did they need a countdown for that? We know that's going to happen. They release freaking Street Fighter like clockwork every couple of years because it's their bread and butter game. It's like saying, oh, it's another Devil May Cry, which would have been better than announcing Street Fighter. I mean, I don't know how much programming's got to be done for Street Fighter, but, you know, a fireball is a freaking fireball at the end of the day. Unless they put in a whole shed load of new players and rosters of new fighters, I can't really see how that's going to be too taxing on a massive team. We're really disappointed with that news from them, to be honest. And the other titles that they announced was a remake of Darkstalkers, but have they upgraded the graphics? No, it's just a new collection, a Capcom collection of all the puzzle fighters in one. But I'm probably going to pick that up because I love their puzzle fighters. But yeah, Street Fighter 6. Yes, I'll probably give it a look because I'm a massive Street Fighter freaking fan. I love Street Fighter games. But I was really hoping for something along the lines of Dragon's Dogma and maybe an online version, especially since we've got Elden Ring that's now, you know, very sort of open worldy. Seeing what can be done on next gen, it would have been nice to have got a next-gen version of Dragon's Dogma, considering they closed down the online servers as well for Dragon's Dogma. That looks like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty nice little combination. But yeah, a bit of I was a bit gutted, to be honest. Anyhow, it looks like Mac Nukester is on his way. Well, got to go. Have fun all. Well, take care there, Mac. Yep. Did you not see the 1 hour video of Dragon's Dogma, me trying to handle goblins on hard mode? No, Dark Lord Zarek, but I think I might have to because I've completely clocked the game in hard mode. I completely trounced it in hard mode, completed it in hard mode, I've platinumed it, I've done the whole freaking thing, and I did a whole playlist on that. Dark Lord Zarek, I'm going to have to hit that up straight after here. Let me grab a link to your channel. There you go, Dark Lord Zarek. Let me just pop that up. Oh, why is that not doing copy? Copy. There we go. Let's go over to here. Let's go into there. Put that into here. Dark Lord Zarek. I'm hopping over to your channel now, Dark Lord Zarek. Dark Lord Zarek. Videos. Has he got Dragon's Dogma? Enjoying. Okay, brilliant. Alright, I found the video. Let's hit this up. Copy that. So if you all want to watch this, I want to see Dark Lord Zelric get battered by a load of freaking goblins. Heck yes, that's going to happen. So here we go. I've got the link to the video. I'm just getting back to my own stream now. I should have opened another tab, shouldn't I? But here we go. So we are Dark Lord, and let's put that into here. Dark Lord, which you can put, yay! Hit just one key, Captain. There you are. Boom. There you go. There's his video. I'm going to be jumping over there and taking a look at that now, people. But anyway, have a good one. I'm going to be ending off, and I'm going to go watch that Dark Lord Zelric video. And yeah, that's pretty much me done. So cheery bye, everyone, and thank you all for tuning in. It's been awesome. So here we go. Let's hit on up. Ending soon.